Before we introduce RPA, let's watch this video about the story of work.
This is the story of work. It started a long time ago, on a Monday, which was handy. For as long as history itself, the humans needed to work. They wanted to work, to grow things and create things and build things, to see what they were capable of, to stand at day's end and say, "I did that," which felt pretty good. So they worked more, built more, and created more, and traveled to far-off places. And then someone suggested submitting expense reports for those far-off places. His name was Glenn, and he was a jackass. Anyway, the people kept getting better at work. They built better tools to work more efficiently. They built amazing machines to work faster. They built computers to work smarter. But still, they couldn't do enough work. Because during all that work to do more work, they had created work, and not the good kind. Not the let's sit around and come up with ideas kind. Not the I can't wait to get to work so I can jump into a new project kind. The crap kind. The drudge and data and admin and the damned expense reports. So the humans had to work more at work they didn't like. That made them robotic. That didn't inspire. They had to postpone vacations. They had to miss family dinners. They were pissed. And then something happened. Someone had a really amazing idea. They came into work and said, "Stop working and start working." The humans thought she might have had wine at lunch, so she showed them a way to put the fun back into work, to waste less time doing the things they hated, to make more efficient the big tasks, to stop making the humans act like robots and start teaching the robots to learn the humans. Not to replace people, but to free them. Even Glenn. Robots that learn you. Imagine the potential, like starting over, to help us remember again that work only really works when we're happy at it.
RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. It is the technology that enables a software program to mimic human actions while interacting with computer applications to accomplish required tasks. This often requires reading, typing, or clicking on existing applications that are used to perform the given tasks. RPA can also replicate the actions performed by a user in the graphical user interface of an application. RPA can read and process data in a structured form from various applications. It can extract information from PDF, Word, Excel documents, and process it as per the requirement. RPA can operate on different computer applications. It is non-invasive and can access the applications like ERP systems, websites, Microsoft Office applications, which are used to perform repetitive tasks. RPA is easy to implement and powerful to scale as per the requirement. RPA solutions can be easily developed and deployed. The number of robots can be increased or decreased depending on the requirement. RPA can work 24/7 without making errors, as long as it follows the predefined rules. The robots can work continuously without taking a break. Since the rules on which the robots are predefined, the accuracy can be expected to increase. RPA as a technology creates a digital robotic workforce which performs manual operations for completing a task. Several technological advancements have helped in the evolution of RPA. There are three key predecessors of RPA. Screen scraping software enables the robots to interact with different user interface elements and documents, such as PDF files, to extract data for further processing. Workflow automation and management tools provide visual representation of business or mechanical processes, minimize the human intervention required in their execution, and eliminate the redundant steps. For example, workflow automation software can aid in order processing by capturing certain fields of interest, translating them into the company's database, and notifying the corresponding employee. This eliminates the need for manual data entry and increases order fulfillment rates, thereby increasing speed, efficiency, and accuracy. Artificial intelligence refers to the capability of computer systems to perform tasks that normally require human intervention and intelligence. The tasks that were previously dependent on humans for their judgment and decision-making ability can now be done by AI. For example, financial planning and fraud detection. The evolution and deployment of RPA and its ability to combine, refine, and reimagine certain aspects of each of these technologies makes RPA an impactful technological platform. The implementation of an RPA solution brings several benefits to an organization. Some of the main advantages of adopting an RPA solutions are as follows. Increased execution speed. Robots are quicker and more efficient than a human operator. Deploying RPA can drastically increase the speed of execution of repetitive or mundane tasks. Improved accuracy. RPA implementation leads to an increase in system accuracy. This is because RPA works on a predefined set of rules and instructions, minimizing the errors of omission and commission. Improved compliance and governance. RPA solutions are adopted in accordance with regulatory compliance. For example, in the banking sector, since the robot login details are secure and unique, the activity carried out is well controlled and supervised. This leads to improved regulatory compliance, which creates transparency and allows the user to identify any issue or defect easily. Reduced cost of process execution. The work capacity of robots is superior to that of human workers. By adopting an RPA solution, the organizations can significantly reduce their operational costs. When an RPA solution is implemented, the task execution rate is considerably increased, and the corresponding costs are decreased. A robot can work 24/7, and there is no time constraint. This increases the productivity and improves the output, which in turn releases the human workforce capacity for performing creative and high-volume tasks. Easier scaling. The amount of work involved in a process can vary, as unexpected changes are likely to occur in most business environments. An RPA solution is highly adaptable as it can be scaled up or down as per the fluctuations in the business environment. For performing a particular task, you can easily increase or decrease the number of robots in the system without compromising on the quality of work. One feature of RPA is that it can interact with other systems or applications in the same way that a human would. In other words, RPA can access the user interface or UI of other systems instead of having to connect to the deeper layers of other systems. This feature also makes RPA non-invasive to existing systems. Not only can RPA interact with other systems via UI, it can also achieve automation in other ways, such as via API connections. So RPA is a combination of different automation technologies. RPA is also known for its low-code and user-friendly feature, instead of having to program all automation routines. A user can configure a bot by simply Lego building existing automation activities.